loves, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Kzeefitness. Thank you so much for tuning in to yet another one of my videos. I can't sing for shit. Hope that made you laugh or made you cringe. Either or, you're here, you're watching this, I'm excited. We're gonna get going. If you're new here, hello, my name is Kirsten. Welcome to my channel where I aim to inspire, motivate, and help you guys on the interweb, my clients, share my story, share my experience, share what not to do and what to do. If you're old, you kind of knew that. Welcome back. Thank you so much. If you guys enjoyed anything throughout this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. If anything nice to say, don't say it all. There's so much hate in the world, none is needed here. I'm gonna get right into this video talking about 5 tips to lose weight based on scientific evidence. I will be linking everything down below, so if you guys want to read it for yourself, want to kind of educate yourself with more science-based articles, then you can do so. I'm super duper excited for this. I'm super duper excited to get into more content. I also wanted to say I hope you guys are all doing safe, you're healthy, you're doing the best you can at home in quarantine. A lot of these tips you can implement into your own routine, and I'll touch a little bit at the end on what you can do, and for beginners how it changes to intermediate and advanced lifters. Even though this is weight loss, one of the tips is lifting. Let's get right into this video and let's have a good time. The first thing I want to talk about is how water can induce thermogenesis. There's a study done that stated that 500 milliliters of water increased individuals' metabolic rate by up to 30%. Women primarily burn carbohydrates as energy, whereas men burned lipids as a source of energy. Lipids is also known as fat. That was really interesting, and drinking 2 liters a day ended up increasing energy expenditure by 400 kilojoules, which, reading back and reading this information, I've always known that water has been super duper important to flush your body, flush toxins, but I didn't really know until I really started to dive into it that it could impact a metabolic rate so much. The first thing is, and which I would recommend, drink lots of water. Now sometimes it can be super difficult for people to want to drink water because it really doesn't have a flavor. I've never been someone into pop, I've never enjoyed it, I don't like juice, I really truly just like water. But if you're not like that, that's okay. You guys can do a bunch of different things by adding Mio, lemon, tea. You can drink water in different ways, but just trying to make sure you're hitting around 2 liters a day has been shown to increase your energy expenditure. Next thing I want to talk about is, drumroll please, intermittent fasting. I do this with some of my clients. I don't do this with everyone. It's not for everyone. A lot of people like to eat when they wake up. A lot of people don't. Intermittent fasting there was a study that showed that people lost weight in comparison to another study that showed individuals who didn't do intermittent fasting didn't lose as much weight. When you do intermittent fasting, if you're following a strict caloric goal, the biggest thing there is going to be that you're going to have bigger meals throughout the end of your day, or however you want to phase your intermittent fasting. If you're someone who does intermittent fasting and you're just intuitively eating, they showed that you ate up to 600 calories less a day by following intermittent fasting, which I thought was really cool, because I did know this, and this is why some of the reasons I put some of my clients on it. If we're just focusing on tracking calories or focusing on trying to create better habits through intuitive eating, it's a really awesome option, especially also if you're like me and you like big meals and feel full and satisfied after every one. Having smaller meals might not be the best thing for you, and at the end of the day, when I'm intermittent fasting and I'm eating at 12, I have more calories, I feel fuller at the end of the day, and I don't want to eat or snack. Number 3, I want to talk about resistance training, because a lot of people think that to lose weight, you really just need to do cardio, and that's pretty much the farthest thing from the truth. Of course, cardio is important. I highly recommend it. I'm doing it when I'm cutting right now too, so it's not like you should neglect. You should, of course, do cardio. There's a study, like I said, I'm going to link it down below. It showed that women lost more weight who did resistance training as opposed to a group that did not do resistance training. And after that weight loss, the group who did resistance training during their weight loss was able to keep off that weight better than the individuals who didn't do any resistance training. In addition to that, they also built lean muscle and were able to keep and maintain that lean muscle mass as well. So on top of losing weight, the nice thing is once you get down to your goal weight, if you're you're already doing resistance training, you're going to have a base of muscle. So you're gonna have more fullness in a positive way. You're gonna have some booty gains. You might have a bit of a nicer back, as opposed to if you were just doing cardio off the get-go with no resistance training. Number 4, more protein. A lot of people neglect protein. A lot of people find it very easy to eat carbs. I love carbohydrates. I could literally eat carbs every single day. That could be my only source of macronutrient, and I would be okay with it. But that is just not realistic at all in the slightest. There was a study that said that eating more protein was able to increase energy expenditure by up to 42%. That's how many calories you're burning, which is absolutely nuts. So if you're someone who doesn't really eat a lot of protein, definitely take a minute to reel in, think about if you want to incorporate more protein into your diet and see how your body reacts to it, because there has been studies that have shown protein to be very, very beneficial. Last but not least, don't crash diet. I feel like this is kind of an obvious, but for a lot of people it's not. A lot of people do a lot of yo-yo dieting, which basically means you get on a diet, you do it for 2 weeks, you hop off it. You get in a diet, do it for 2 weeks, hop off it. You never really maintain those results, or once you get down to your weight, you gain it all back. This study, it showed that individuals who did crazy restrictions or people who cut out certain food groups ended up gaining back their weight over a period of time, or they ended up gaining back more weight than they started with when they were trying to lose it. The biggest takeaway from this is it's very, very important to change the way you look at nutrition, change the way you look at weight loss. It's a lifestyle change. It's not a fucking diet that happens for 2 months out of the year. For the average person trying to lose weight, yo-yo dieting, following crazy diets, restricting a ton of calories, restricting whole food groups or macronutrients is not beneficial and has been shown not to work over a period of time in a few different test groups. Like I said, I wanted to run through this very, very quickly because I feel like a lot of people are struggling right now. A lot of us are wanting to lose weight. A lot of this stuff you can take and implement it into your everyday lifestyle. Even the resistance training part, you guys can get a dumbbell and literally do dumbbell workouts from home, and that's going to help with resistance training and being able to gain some lean muscle mass, especially if you're a newbie, someone new into working out, new into training. This is going to be super beneficial for you. You don't need all the fancy equipment in the world. Once you become more intermediate, advanced, you do need harder, different styles of training. You do need to implement more weights, more resistance. But if you're new, you're starting to lose weight, you're wanting to feel healthier, wanting to look better, and you're a beginner, don't neglect the fact that dumbbells can do a lot for you during quarantine. I hope these tips helped you. Like I said, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to send me a message on Instagram at Kzeefitness. I'd be happy to help you guys out, answer any questions. I'm gonna link, like I said, all the documents down below for you guys to read if you're interested in that. I wanted to thank you guys so much for inspiring me and getting me back into the groove of things. I do post very, very regularly on my Instagram if that's something you're interested in. Motivational stuff, my weight loss journey, a bunch of the good things, a bunch of the shitty days, just being honest, open, and there for you guys. If you're looking for an online coach, I am accepting clients until the beginning of September. And at the beginning of September, I'm going to be restricting the amount of people I'm taking on because this is my full-time job, but I am going back to finish my degree. So I do want to prioritize all of the clients I have, as well as prioritizing my school as well. And I'm very, very excited to move forward with the current clients I have. If you're struggling in quarantine and you don't know what to do, you're stressed out, you want to come up with a game plan after all this ends, after gyms open, after you're feeling motivated and sick and tired of being at home, send me a DM. Can't stress that enough. I'm here for you guys. I love you so much. Make sure to implement these tools into your lifestyle to help with your weight loss journey.